the best story of the offseason is this man being manager again. Even if it's the Angels, we are so – Ron Washington with us here once again on A's Cast Live. You know, I mean, everybody knows what Oakland means to you. The fan base has loved you as much as any coach they've ever had. What you've meant to all of us in our careers, and to get this opportunity again, we're thrilled. We're absolutely thrilled for you.
Well, I'm excited. I've always wanted this opportunity again to lead again because I know I'm able. And, you know, what they say, God gives you what you need when you need it, not when you want it. It's been about 8 or 9 years since I last was in the manager's seat. And I guess that's what the time it took to get back. And I'm ready for it again.
You never stopped.
No, I never stopped.
You never stopped. After Texas, you never stopped. The work never stopped. And as you said, the Lord brings it to you when you need it. You never stopped. And you got it again. And it's because nothing was going to deter you from it. And you always said there was nothing that was going to stop you from getting this again.
Well, it's about making a difference. It's about teaching, which the game certainly need more than any time it ever needed it, because the baseball players now are young, and you know, you have to teach. You usually do that in the minor leagues, but now you got to do it at the major league. And I've always been a teacher, and I'm ready for this opportunity and a challenge.
Yeah, a leader of men. There's no question about that, and that has to excite you. And it's going to be it'll be interesting. I mean, a lot right now is happening, obviously, with this offseason with Ohtani. A lot of talk about Ohtani. But then after that, whether he stays or whether he goes, it's a new start. So just kind of talk about what you know about the team right now and what you're going to have with or without Shohei Ohtani.
Well, what I know about the team is we have some talent. We have quite a few young pitchers that have to continue to grow. We got quite a few young players that have to continue to grow. So what mode do that put you in? That puts you in a teaching mode. I put a staff together that love to teach the same way I love to teach. And we just can't wait to get to spring training and start teaching baseball. I'm not taking anything away from what the guys know, but there's a lot under the title of baseball that I want them to gather and be able to hold on to for the rest of their lives. That's what we're doing. We teaching baseball so it can stick with you for the rest of your life. And then we hit the field and we start putting things together the way you have to put things together to sustain. And that's what the game of baseball about, is consistency and sustainability. And that's what our vision is, to get out there and get consistent and sustain. And I do feel like we got the players to do that. You know, and through the process before the season start, we're going to add some players. And then see where it goes from there. But I'm very happy and very excited about what I see in this organization. It's just a matter of them growing and learning and being consistent.
You know, Derek Shelton, the manager of the Pirates, was just here. We were talking about Andrew McCutchen and how Andrew McCutchen, at his age, as a veteran, brought it every single day. It meant so much. And then I started talking about, you know, with Marcus Semien and what Marcus Semien meant when Marcus Semien is out there playing every day, out there before everybody else, working hard. It makes everybody in that clubhouse, hey, stop playing cards, stop playing video games. If Marcus Semien is down there taking ground balls and getting ready with you guys better be doing the same. That kind of approach to a team, what does it mean when you can get some buy-in from the top players and, hey, let's stop sitting here messing around. Let's go out and work, because you can't cheat your way to success.
No, you can't. You got to work at it. That's why I say we want leaders. I want 26 leaders if that's what the roster is going to be. And the other 14 that's down in the minor leagues, they have to be available too, because you win with the total. You don't just win with what you start with. And the leadership part start with me and my coaching staff, and then Mike and Rondon, and it just keep filtering down. So you have accountability throughout the whole organization, and that's where we're trying to get. So, I mean, we're looking forward to that. And we ready for every challenge. We're not going to back down at all. We will come and bring our game every single day.
What was that first conversation like with Mike Trout?
He was overjoyed.
Yeah.
I mean, he was very thrilled.
I mean, he's played against you for years.
Yes, and he's excited that we have an opportunity now to start anew, because what's happened in the past, we can't concern ourselves with. We just got to learn from it. And if you go past what happened the past few years in Anaheim was the standard. So we're going to look when they was the standard. We're not going to look when things wasn't at their best. We can't make excuses, because we got a chance to change it. And that's where we're going to be. We're going to change it. So, and that's where Mike is. And we just got to keep him in that mode right there. And if we can keep him in that mode, he will get followers. And when he get followers, we get stronger.
No doubt. And you talk about learning from the past, from the time that you were the manager of the Texas Rangers. There had to be like, if I get this job again, I will do something. I will do, whether it's change this, enhance this. What have you thought about that, for that conversation you probably had with yourself now that you've got that job again? Do you remember what you said to yourself you would change or enhance, or something that you would do if you got this opportunity again?
Well, when you talk about the game of baseball, it's consistently about adjusting and readjusting. I'll adjust as I go along. I know what I expect out of the game of baseball, and we can prepare ourselves to do that. But as far as my trying to make up something that we're going to do, first of all, we're going to make sure that we have a foundation. That's the fundamentals. We're going to make sure our work ethic reach the level it should to sustain. And then as things happen, we adjust and readjust. That's baseball. So I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm going to invent something that's going to make things different than what the game asks you to do. We're going to be ready to do whatever the game asks us to do. And that's the only thing I got on my mind, us being ready to do what the game asks us to do when we go between those lines. And we'll adjust and readjust as we go along.
Pick up the ball, throw the ball, don't make mistakes, run the bases.
That's right.
Play some, and that's one
simplicity.
Thing. You know what I want to say? I want to see some running. I want to, because we've talked about it in the past. Yeah. It was one of the things that with your Atlanta teams, when you're with Atlanta, it's like you guys have the ability to do everything. It just wasn't one thing. It just wasn't home runs. And,
no.
I mean, Acuna, you guys could run it. You could run people out the building. That's what I'm expecting to see. I'm expecting to see it all, the entire playbook.
That's right. Baseball and everything underneath it, and we're not going to pick and choose. We're going to be ready to do everything that baseball requires, that you have to do on a daily basis to be successful. And that's how you be successful, being able to answer baseball when it throws something at you between those lines. And we're going to be definitely prepared for that.
What was it like when you started getting all the phone calls from people that you've been in this business with for a long, long time? I'm sure there were some A's people who threw some text. And so I know we did, but I think about people that you've been in uniform with, people that you've known for a long time that care a lot about you. What was that like when you started seeing the phone and those phone calls and those texts?
Well, it was love. Inside the clubhouse, we talk about love all the time. And I'm not talking about smooching.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about caring about each other, helping each other along the way, feeling the bad feelings that maybe one of your teammates might have, taking on some of the pressure and allow him to catch his breath. Those are the type of things I felt when I saw all the texts I got. Total love. No negativity. No matter what you go through in life, there will be some negativity, but it was all positive. It was all pats on the back for the opportunity that I have to lead again, because I think all the people that text me and all the people that call me knew that I wanted to manage again.
Yeah.
And the Los Angeles Angels gave me that opportunity, and I'm so excited about it. And I just can't wait to lead again, along with my staff and the players and everyone that's involved with the Los Angeles Angels. The fans that come in the stands, the ticket takers, the popcorn sellers. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
Because there's power and strength.
I'm so looking forward to it, to seeing you in Oakland and to seeing you manage again. And we're so happy for you. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking the time, because I know it's late here on day one of the winter meetings, and you made it special. This is a special thing. He didn't have to do this. He made it a special thing to come over and talk to you the A's fans, because how much, I mean, think about all the years you did A's radio, the radio shows with Robert Bwan.
Yeah.
You think about all the time that you've been on Ken Korak, everybody that's still there, everything that you've given to us all those years. I remember doing pregame interviews with you years ago when I was on KMBR on the Giant station. I mean, you go way back with all of us. I think that's why I think there's a lot of love coming from the Bay Area, because you touched all of us, and we know what kind of baseball, we know what kind of man you are and what kind of baseball guy you are. And I can't wait to see what you do, because I know you're going to put everything you got into it.
Well, you know, I'm only one entity in it, but we need everybody to be involved. And the more people that can be involved, and the more people that believe, and the more people that do the work to make that belief a reality, then the Los Angeles Angels baseball team will be the reality that we all want. An entity that comes to the ballpark and bring joy, bring satisfaction, bring fun to the fans in the area, in the community. And guess what? We're going to be playing good baseball. And that's the bottom line, is that we play good baseball.
You could get this thing going tomorrow, huh?
I could have got it going an hour ago.
Get a feel good. Let's rock this
Let's
thing.
rock this thing. That's right.
All right, buddy. Hey, have great holidays. Merry Christmas. And next time we talk to you will be at spring training.
That's right. You have a great holiday, and Merry Christmas to everyone out there and their families.
The Great Wash right here on A's Cast Live.